the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. And Jesse, if there is an old
quarterback's fired
in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Gonna swing it on second down. Gets it out fast. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed. He can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Going to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive. And now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run in the red zone. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Give to the big boy.
Oh, of course.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they are having none of it.
Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Nah, my thing is,
On that errant pass.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game.
this is going to be a long season.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball. But great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Leaves it with the back.
Yep.
Picks up the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? make
These
the
are some
stop, but not
hell of
before
a
he sets up
goddamn
this
play
offensive
action
goal
shit,
from the
bruh.
7. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Unleashes to the end
Yeah,
zone.
and these play actions are working to the
Touchdown,
T.
Cardinal. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 21 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye. Fires one high and deep. Drops it at the 25-inch stride. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. It's almost as if he's racing against himself out there. This speed, dare I say, is Galloway-esque.
Yes, definitely can fly, and it dictates the whole coverage. It dictates the defense to you.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. You see my boy Terrence Parks, that's my high school quarterback. I had to name him that. He trash. But no, my high school quarterback is not trash, but he's built just like it. I got to get his attributes up, so I need completions.
Handoff to the lone back. Got some room.
With my offensive line, shit. I said, shoot.
The running back gets his second rushing touchdown.
This offensive line is the best I've ever had. If I had some running backs,
Knows for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make this.
it's gonna be all about committee, man. It's gonna be tough. My defense is fire. I just don't have the playmakers like I had last year at receiver.
Starts from their own 25-yard line.
Kinda, sorta, but not really. I need this quarterback right here to hit the quarter.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
I don't know what's going on with my receivers. My cornerbacks.
He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Shit.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
He is tearing Marshawn Lattimore over here, boy.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
In the what? Are these for? Hold on.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it all that last play.
On third down, he drops the throw. Swings it out to his running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Look at how he's throwing. Oh, my God. Leave, bro. Oh, this is going to be tough, man.
So now it's second and long.
This is going to be real tough, dog.
Power football with the run.
It's going to be tough.
And he stops at the 27 after picking up
his throwing. His throwing is terrible.
His offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Buckeyes need to pick it up on fourth down.
His throwing is terrible.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield.
Looking
for the 6. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down.
Where you going?
From the gun, wants to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find...
Oh, I may change his name to J.K. Dobbins. Thanks for the heads up.
And you want to run
I may change his name to J.K. Dobbins.
Take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Conrad. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield on first down.
Look at him throwing it behind him and shit.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking
hopefully
up the first
I just got to keep throwing so you keep getting better.
Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Just throw it away. Right over here when the tight is there. Come on, Maurice.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. He now has 56 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Peters. Got some room. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And
if they say their names, I don't be changing.
If they say their names, I don't be changing. Nah, I gotta change his name to J.K. Dobbins. Number 32, his name is J.K. Dobbins now. If you don't mind, J.K. Peters. Can you let me? Can you research and tell me what number J.K. Dobbins was at Ohio State? If you don't mind, you ain't doing shit. Yeah, I'm gonna change his name to J.K. Dobbins for sure.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown.
Peter's name will be J.K. Dobbins.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances. But that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped.
27.
Oh my. 27?
This drive is
you should. They was giving Eddie George nothing, but maybe he was. Maybe he was. Okay. It's cool.
Sorry. 2.
Oh, number 2, big.
27 at Broncos.
Big. All right. We definitely gonna change his name as soon as we done with this game.
In NFL period.
As soon as we're done. I just don't need no mistakes by Terrence Parks. I gotta get his attributes up.
Get something going here late in the half. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Oh yeah, Maurice Claret. Maurice Claret. It's your team now, my boy. Eddie gone. Let's get you a touch. I don't wanna overdo everybody. I don't even know you 21.
They get to the right, they get him
Let's get you a touch.
Using his speed, good play call.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that.
We lost a lot of key pieces. Oh, I tell you, a lot of key pieces. We lost a lot of key pieces.
This offense has been running.
This is going to have to just be an efficient season, bro.
First and goal, a chance to tap.
The offensive line is fired. Terrence Claret gonna have a fucking fire season.
The end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
Yeah, most people are happy with several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive line. Take him out to dinner.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action. action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Stanford wants to push the pace. Looking to throw on first down. On target. There he goes.
I knew that was going to happen as soon as I couldn't auto.
Here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. The give to the back.
Oh.
On the move
Off that ball, bro.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bakes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire.
Yep.
Got enough space.
Come off that ball. You didn't come off that ball?
Almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's looking to throw.
Dang.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17.
Ugh.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right
Come on,
before
man.
the
You went
half
Teddy
is to give
Ginn
up a
footsteps.
big
You got to give me
return.
one.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll run it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Damn.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Lofts one high indeed.
He just underthrew the ball. He just underthrew the ball. He don't have no arm strength, bro. No arm strength. That is tough.
Some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch.
That's tough, bro. He ain't got no arm strength, dog. Please. I'm out of there. Watch. Let's try to get. Throw it, dog.
From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Conrad. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me fourth down conversion either, but still, they trusted him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed in the middle. It's Conrad. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
Got him. Good ball, finally.
Grab the short pass to put the 6.
Hey, why is your jersey like that?
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going.
Good ball, finally.
Accurate the football. That's what leads to nice
I gotta switch up shit too, 17. I had to change your name this time. That's a good ball.
Throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. North Carolina has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 24 over Houston. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground.
Ah, good job.
Makes a man miss. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Boy, what is going on?
47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
33 is running like a man.
We have 4 minutes left here in the third. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going for it.
Oh, he got me because I tried to click on him.
Touchdown, Cardinal. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Damn.
Couldn't find a way to
even my kickoff return team is not there.
At the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Got him.
Snags it inside the 20. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. They run the reverse. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Yeah, that post open too.
Some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
They'll try the run. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll trim the deficit to 15. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Damn, bro, we can't hold the block.
Had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skill.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback's throwing away from heat.
Throw the ball away, Terrence. Just throw the ball away.
Take a sack back at the 36. On that play action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second.
Nobody
the
blocked.
offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks.
Algorithm is like, all right, you want to play with it?
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Damn, if he had just a little bit more time, that would have been it.
Now they give up really good field position.
Guy said, hell nah, bro.
Better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Ooh.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5.
Damn, oh, shit. He's trying to get out of there.
Down after a solid effort on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to the left side. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
Damn, boys.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That's caught.
Good job, Conrad.
Great. They'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Oh, they're after him. A little release to the back.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, they're going to win this game.
Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
But it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Using the quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back
makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah.
Flying down the left side. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
So nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Stanford quickly to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over, There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Buys a little extra time. Got his man. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Peters. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll give it to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no breaks, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
Turns it on down the left side.
Just because they had me clicked on it. Just because the game had me clicked on it, bro. Literally had me clicked on it.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.